Well, how's it going today, folks? I'm Braap and welcome back to the Braap Shack. Today we're working on a machine that's been here before. This video will be added to the same playlist of the 07, I believe this is a 4-trax Rancher 420. This is the one that was hit by a car, and we replaced the rear axle and did a little bit of other work to it. Put some newer style aluminum rims and some spacers on it, and yeah, so let's take a look and I'll explain the issue. This issue has been with this machine since before the owner that I'm working with. He bought it and it already had this issue. It was a known issue, and it's from what I can find on the internet, kind of a common one with these 420 4-trax Ranchers or whatever the hell they are. So let's take a look. This is the camo one. We put these aluminum wheels on it, and then we had to put spacers on because the rear ones aren't backspaced the same. And we replaced that axle. This one was hit on the rear tire by a car, and it was severely dickered. You can watch the video. Anyway, the issue now, well, always has been, but now he's decided to fix it, is fourth gear. This machine, you can ride it and ride it through first, second, third, no problem. Shift to fourth, it's just like neutral. If you go past fourth to fifth gear is still there. So the only way to use fifth is to wind it out real good in third and then quickly skip past fourth and go into fifth, so you don't lose all your momentum. You know, so he wants to fix fourth gear. I gave him a quote. He accepted it. So at this very moment, we don't know what the exact issue is. I've read up, there's a few causes to this issue. So today we are going to pull the engine. We're going to put it up here on a bench, and we're going to break it down and get down into the transmission and see if we can pinpoint the issue, and that way we can get parts on the way. I already happen to know that the gasket and seal set that we need is on back order at the moment, up until, well, I guess probably any day now, because I was told the middle of the month. So lately we just recently put a 2-inch high lifter lift kit on it. Just a sec. There's that. And over here in the front, it's that. And we also installed this. It's a set of heated grips. These aren't just the elements, these are, you get the whole grip, and the element is built right into it. Here's the connector coming right out of the grip itself. And it comes with a thumb warmer as well. And when you turn it on, there's a little controller. There's high, and if you press it again, it shuts off, and then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, off. It's a pretty cool setup. Just shy of $100 from Royal Distributing. It's a good deal. They work awesome. If you're not wearing gloves, they'll fucking burn your hands. They get good and warm. So anyway, I'm gonna set you up and quit yapping, and I'm gonna break this bitch down a bit. Oh, where am I gonna set you up? So, here's where we're at. Everything's disconnected. She's ready to come out. Drive shafts. First had to get the front one off. So I had to pull off the 2 bolts holding the diff to the frame. Slide the front diff forward about 1.5 inches. And then get off the front drive shaft. Then you slide the engine forward about 1.5 to 2 inches. Off comes the rear drive shaft. Then there's one engine mount right there. One that goes from those 2 bolts right there into that slot. And then there's one right down in there. So they're all off, everything's off. This bitch is ready to come out. Looks to me like this particular unit would like to go out that way, out towards the left. So Not gonna be nothing special about watching me fucking pull this thing out of here. So I'll flip this camera back on when this guy's on the bench and we're ready to tear it apart. So give me a few minutes. Alrighty. So she's up here on the bench. Okay. So one thing to remember, other than fourth gear, this engine works perfectly. So it should do so when we're finished as well. But we'll bag and tag this stuff. So I got a couple pre-labeled for just outside shit here, and might as well get started. So I'll set you up, and yeah, we're gonna stop there for night. Alrighty, let's get this thing split. Damn it. Going through a hell of a pile of fucking razors here. Shit's getting expensive. Fuck, this side just does not want to fucking open. Jesus, fuck. I wonder if that's why. Guy needs to fucking pay attention. Well, I was really hoping to just find something very obviously wrong with this thing, but I guess guess we'll have to look a little further into it. So, I'll flip this back on after I actually go through the service manual, and we'll see what happens. We found the issue with this transmission, and it's quite minor. All the gears and the drum all check out, they're just fine. There's the issue. See that ridge? See how burnt that is, and it's rolled over? That's why there's no fourth gear. And it seems really minor, but that's all it takes. So, we're gonna order that guy up. $13 Canadian. So, that's it for this until the parts come in, and then, or the part comes in. I'm hoping we can get it in a timely manner, but it might take a minute because we live in the middle of fucking nowhere. I guess that's it for now. So until next time, have a gooder, folks.